Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the Afrodigital social media calendar template while you plan and arrange your content for an effective social media campaigns. So for all the advantages that we've already shared in the article, why you need to have a social media calendar, I'm just going to show you now how to make use of this template to do it faster. So it's when you click on the link that leads you to this template, you're going to have a copy, which is a view only copy. So to be able to follow along, you have to to make a copy of this document for yourself and then give it the name of your company so that you will be able to make changes alongside as you watch this video. All right, so for you to make changes, what I'm just going to do is to go through all the columns, explain what their purpose is, and show you how to make changes to the options available and also to the content on that column. So the first column is quite straightforward, is the publishing date. This is the date that you wish this article or this part of this post or this social media content should go live on the targeted social media platform. So that's the date. So on my example here, I have the 25th of June 2022. So then the campaign type, we have here different campaign types here, where we have a course, marketing campaign, evergreen, more, and all that. So depending on the type of a business, these options may or may not make sense. So you want to be able to make changes to these options so that your planning is really according to what you can do. So to make those changes, you go up there to data and then you go to data validation. You will be able to remove some of the options there that don't apply to you and add what makes sense to you. So I'm just going to add more topics there as my other option and save. When you come back here, you should be able to see the changes we made. We removed some option and added more options, and it works. So by the way, this type of changing the options applies to all the columns on this document which have this drop down or options nature, so that you are able to make. So once you are on this field, you're able to go on the data and then data validation and be able to make the changes that you want to make. All right, so that's what is happening on column 2. That's campaign type. So depending on the type of business you do, you have to edit these to suit your requirements. All right, then in the third column we have the topic or the title. So in this in the example, we have a title here of which says enroll in the digital marketing in the PAN degree in digital marketing. So this is the topic that we're going to be covering, and then what are the content details? What are we talking about? We're talking about giving 40% discount for the April 2022 intake, right? And then we go to the next section, which is the social network. The social network that we're targeting there is LinkedIn. We have a whole lot of social media platforms here as options, and you can choose the one that works for you. Then what type of post this would be? This could be a link post, regular post, or a chained post. Chained post would be like what happens on Twitter, where you need to send a chain of tweets on a particular topic so that you're able to say all that you want to say. Then after that, we have the content type. So right there, I chose graphic. You could have a photo, you could have a GIF, you could have a video, and or other things that are possible. All right, then the copy. So this is the exact copy that will be published concerning this particular post. So right there, you write exactly what's going to be put on the graphic or what's going to be written in the social media post that you are preparing. Then in the next option, we have the asset. So once the design has been made for a graphic, you're going to have to bring the asset and put it up here so that it's all visible there. All right, so what this also means is once you have done if there's a team of you working to come up with this calendar, somebody's just going to set the dates and be clear what the dates are and what type of campaign and what type of media is expected and all that. Then somebody will come in and create a copy for that post, for all those posts, and fill it in. Then somebody who is maybe a designer is going to come and bring in all the assets that are relevant to those posts. Then after that, it's the person maybe who is in charge of creating landing pages and stuff will come into the link section and then bring in the links that that users would have to click on the campaign to be able to go and claim the 40% discount or visit the page where this social media post is directing traffic towards. Then you could as well, then the next column is about shortening the URL. On platforms like Twitter and LinkedIn, URLs could be shortened to make them nicer and also to save space. And then there's a publishing time. The publishing time here is 10:25 on the particular date we chose to publish. This is the exact time that you need to publish. If you look at social media trends, there are specific times for specific for a specific industry to have better results. For some industries, it's better to post in the morning. For some, better at lunchtime. Some it's mid-morning, depending on the nature of the post and the platforms that you're targeting. You have to use some historical data and analysis to come up with the best times to post for your industry. Then after all this content has been put together like this, we now have to submit this to either a teammate or a colleague or a boss or a supervisor or somebody who is in the public relations department in your organization, for them to look through the content that has been created, whether it's valid, it's relevant, and it falls in line with the company policies and it's actually correct and the offers are actually valid and correct. So this approval is done at two levels. One person does and then the second person does, just to make sure that everything's okay. Then after this is done, you then go ahead and either schedule the post using a tool, or you can then copy the live link on the social media platform to bring it into this form so that you can in the future tell where this whole schedule thing was sent to directly. So this is how you could use this template. You can add a lot more things, and we advise that you use this for a month so that you're able to save these on a monthly basis. If you want to keep it as one document, one way is to be able to create duplicates of the sheets down here. So you create January, February, March, April, and go, and then different sheet has the content calendar for a particular month. So the reason for the difference, so that one document does not become too long, so that things get lost and things get confusing. So this is it, and I hope you find this useful. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.